Hello everyone, I am Darshani, Assistant Professor of Mathematics. In this session, we are going to learn about diagonalization of real symmetric matrix. A matrix A is said to be a symmetric matrix if A is equal to A transpose. If the entries of A are all real, then we say that A is a real symmetric matrix. Example: 2 minus 4 5, minus 4 3 minus 6, 5 minus 6 7. A square matrix A is said to be diagonalizable if there is an invertible matrix P such that P inverse AP is a diagonal matrix. The process of getting this diagonal matrix is known as diagonalization of matrix. Given a matrix A, it need not be diagonalizable in general, but if it is a real symmetric matrix, then it is always diagonalizable. So in this session, we only consider the diagonalization of real symmetric matrices. Now we shall see the diagonalization using an illustration. Diagonalize the matrix A equal to 1 2 2 1. First, consider the characteristic equation. The determinant of A minus lambda I equal to 0. We have determinant of 1 minus lambda 2 2 1 minus lambda equal to 0. If you solve this equation, you will get lambda is equal to minus 1 and 3. These are the eigenvalues of this matrix. Now I consider this equation: A minus lambda I into x equal to 0, where x equal to x comma y be the corresponding eigenvector for the eigenvalue lambda. If we solve this equation, we get 1 minus lambda into x plus 2y equal to 0 and 2x plus 1 minus lambda y equal to 0. Next, we shall consider the first eigenvalue. Lambda is equal to minus 1. The equation 1 becomes 2x plus 2y equal to 0, 2x plus 2y equal to 0, or x plus y equal to 0, or x equal to minus y. Suppose if you put y equal to some arbitrary scalar k, x becomes minus k. We can take any scalar value for k. Here I am taking k equal to 1. So I get the first eigenvector corresponding to the eigenvalue lambda equal to minus 1 as minus 1 1. Next, we have to find out the eigenvector corresponding to the eigenvalue lambda equal to 3. Again, you substitute lambda equal to 3 in the equation 1. You get minus 2x plus 2y equal to 0, 2x minus 2y equal to 0, or x minus y equal to 0, or x equal to y. If you choose y equal to an arbitrary k, then you get x equal to k. You can take any values for k, but I prefer to take either 1 or 2. If I take k equal to 2, I get the eigenvector x2 as 2 comma 2. This is the required eigenvector corresponding to the eigenvalue lambda equal to 3. Now the matrix P is nothing but x1 x2, where the first column is the first eigenvector and the second column is the second eigenvector, minus 1 2 1 2. If you find P inverse, we get minus 1 by 4 2 minus 2 minus 1 minus 1. Now we shall consider P inverse AP. If you solve this, you will get minus 1 0 0 3, which is a diagonal matrix. If you observe here, the diagonal elements are nothing but the eigenvalues of the matrix A. Here we have considered first column as the first eigenvector corresponding to minus 1. So I am getting here minus 1. The second column as x2, which is the corresponding eigenvector for the eigenvalue 3. So I am getting 3 here. If you interchange these two columns, you're supposed to get 3 here and minus 1 here. Now we shall consider one more example. Diagonalize the matrix A equal to 3 2 1, 2 3 1, 1 1 4. First consider the characteristic equation. The determinant of A minus lambda I equal to 0. If you expand the LHS, you get lambda cube minus 10 lambda square plus 27 lambda minus 18 equal to 0. We can easily see that lambda equal to 1 is a root of this equation. Now by synthetic division, we can find out the other two roots. So lambda equal to 1, 3 and 6 are the eigenvalues of the given matrix. Now to find out the eigenvectors corresponding to these eigenvalues, I consider the equation A minus lambda I into x equal to 0, where x equal to the column vector x, y, z is the eigenvector for the eigenvalue lambda. Now to find out the eigenvector for lambda equal to 1, I substitute lambda equal to 1 here. Here I get 2. Here I get 2. Here we get 3. Here we have 2x plus 2y equal to minus z, or x plus y equal to minus z by 2. If you substitute this equation here, you get z equal to 0, and by substituting z equal to 0 back in this equation, we get x equal to minus y. Suppose I take x equal to 1, I substitute x equal to 1, I get the eigenvector corresponding to lambda equal to 1 as the column vector 1 minus 1 0. Next, to find out the eigenvector corresponding to lambda equal to 3, you substitute 3 in this equation. Here we get 0x plus 2y plus z equal to 0, 2x plus 0y plus z equal to 0, x plus y plus 1z equal to 0. Solving this equation, I get z equal to minus 2x, and substituting this equation here, I see that x equal to y. Suppose I take x equal to 1, I get the eigenvector corresponding to the eigenvalue lambda equal to 3 as 1 1 minus 2. And finally, to find out the eigenvector corresponding to lambda equal to 6, I substitute lambda equal to 6 in these equations. I get these simultaneous equations. To solve such simultaneous equation, we can use the elementary row operations that makes the job much easier. I consider the coefficient matrix minus 3 2 1, 2 minus 3 1, 1 1 minus 2. If I change R2 by 2R1 plus 3R2 and R3 by R1 plus 3R3, I get 0 0 here. Next I can apply R3 changes to R2 plus R3, so I get the third row as 0 0 0. Now the simultaneous equation reduced to these two equations. Solving this equation, I get x equal to y. If I put z equal to 1, we get say x equal to 1 and y equal to 1. So the eigenvector corresponding to lambda equal to 6 is 1 1 1. Now the matrix P is a square matrix in which the first column is x1, the eigenvector corresponding to 1. The second column is the eigenvector corresponding to 3, and the third column is x3, which is the eigenvector corresponding to the eigenvalue 6. So we should get P inverse AP is equal to the diagonal matrix whose diagonal values are the eigenvalues of given matrix. To summarize, given a real symmetric matrix, first you have to find out the eigenvalues of that matrix using the characteristic equation of that matrix. Then you have to find out the corresponding eigenvectors. Then you can form the matrix P, in which the columns are nothing but the eigenvectors of this matrix. And finally, if you consider P inverse A into P, you will get a diagonal matrix in which the diagonal elements are nothing but the eigenvalues of the given matrix.